All right, so after a little bit of difficulty, I was really sad for a while, thinking that I wouldn't be able to actually cast this game for you guys, but it looks like I will be able to. This is going to be a series between Ted and Tho, game one taking place here on Turtle Rock. Now, more surprisingly, we actually see Tho spawning as an orc player. I have seen Tho go for orc, or excuse me, I have seen Tho go for human. I have seen Tho go for night elf. I have never seen him go for orc. We'll see how this particular matchup will do, as he is going to be going up against Ted, a very well-known player to say the least, coming out of retirement and simply dominating the world of Warcraft 3 as of late. And I am very much looking forward to this game. Now let me go ahead and make sure something really quickly, as I always like to do. There we go. So technical difficulties aside, it took me about 10 minutes to try to figure out what was wrong, at least with game one. Hopefully nothing will come up. Now, one thing I will say, a lot of you guys out there had been asking me how I can donate, how I can support to help, curb some of the costs of casting, the faster upload speeds, the processing, and just not being able to use my computer for 4, 5, 6 hours a day. Other than my casting time. And you guys had asked for a donation button. I finally figured out how to do it. Modern era, finally figured out that, hey, I can add a donation button on my homepage. So if you want to donate to me through PayPal, it will definitely go into the costs of making all of these videos and making sure that I am at least paid minimum wage. Now, Blade Master is gonna get trained up here. We are getting up a Voodoo Lounge and we are training up a Grunt. Back over here, we should be going into a Death Knight. Yes, Death Knight followed by Crypt Fiends. A very common strategy, as we are also seeing that Tomb of Relics being placed down. Now, in an Orc versus Undead strategy or Undead matchup, normally the Blade Master wants to try to come in here and get as much harassment on this mineral, or this, not mineral line, this gold mine, this haunted gold mine, as much as possible. The problem is Ted, with such good and beautiful Sim City, has pretty much shut this down. Now let's take a look at this. The Blade Master actually noticing that his opponent did not go for the faster. Oh, is he going to be able to finish it off? Yes, the Blade Master actually steals the creep of Ted. That is actually a really smart play, as the Death Knight normally has a little bit of trouble trying to creep. Now you can see that a Ziggurat is attempting to get taken down here. It looks like one Nerubian tower is also getting upgraded, as the Blade Master now able to slip away, wind walk, and now head back home. Blade Master with those additional ogres of strength, gauntlets of ogre strength, excuse me, should have a little bit more hit points and should be much beefier. Now what we are going to see is that the Death Knight wants to try and creep out this particular creep camp here. The problem will be that the Blade Master quickly already breaks Windwalk, knowing that the timing on that Windwalk was about to fade anyways, and now runs away once more. Death Knight knows that he has a Death Coil, can easily get some damage onto that Blade Master, and the Blade Master will be forced to retreat. Tho should be picking up some healing salves and perhaps a clarity potion as well. Should be selling the Scroll of Town Portal. No, doesn't even have to head back home, as the Grunts actually have the backpack upgrade. That's a very nice touch coming in from Tho, as Tho now doing a little bit more creeping on these sea turtle hatchlings. One hatchling will go down, another one will go down as well. The Death Knight will finish out this particular creep camp and still be level 1. Meanwhile, the Blade Master having some nice items there, and oh, is he going to be able to get away? Yes, he does. Wind walking just in time. We should see the Boots of Speed and Boots of Speed being purchased and selling the Scroll of Town Portal. Is he actually going to go after this Troll Trapper? That is going to be the key question there, as I believe this is the Troll Trapper that drops the +2 tome. Ogre Magi is also going to be very important, as you see that the Blade Master is just in a beautiful spot, soloing and taking on this one Troll Trapper. It looks like it is going to get taken down there. There is the Tome of Agility +2 additional damage on that Blade Master, already 28 to 50 with the additional +2 from that Circlet of Nobility. Now the Death Knight is being forced to wander around looking for perhaps more and easier creep camps to take down. Giant Sea Turtle should get surrounded by these Grunts here. It looks like the Sea Turtle hatchlings will fall first. The Blade Master now trying to disrupt at least the harvesting of lumber, but Ted with one Crypt Fiend in the backfield, able to absorb or sorry, able to absorb that little bit loss of mining time in there, as we now see the Blade Master getting to level 2. Alright, what is it going to be? Another Gauntlet of Ogre Strength. That might be sold. Not going to be altogether that useful. And is he going to pick up perhaps a Clarity Potion or Healing Salves? None of the above, as he is just moving along his merry way. Ted now opting to continue to creep as well. You can see that he's going to be going after these Ogre Warriors, setting up himself so that he's not in a position to easily get creep jacked. By positioning all of his units, or is more importantly his Death Knight, up against the side, he knows that the Blade Master is not going to be able to really charge in there. Otherwise, that Blade Master himself might get stuck. Alright, there goes that Ogre Warrior now. Blade Master off sitting at level 2, getting close to level 3, does have Gloves of Haste. Meanwhile, Death Knight now with Gauntlets of Ogre Strength, Ring of Protection, Rod and Necromancy. Where is he going to try to creep out next? As we see Grunts still chasing and taking down some skeletal minions. Alright, Peon now on the lookout for any possible expansion attempts. Blade Master now wandering around here, and oh, is this Blade Master actually gonna take down the Ogre Magi? And this is very, very interesting for Th000 to even notice. He actually noticed that the Ogre Magi was positioned himself in a way so that only 1 or 2 of these Ogre Warriors can attack him at a time. Now the problem with this is that the rune of the Watcher Ward is actually in a very bad location. It's not going to be revealing much of anything, but he did get a very good item once more. Let's see, he does get a Talisman of Evasion, so the Blade Master now doing his impression of another famous agility hero, the Demon Hunter, as we are going to be seeing some skeletal minions fall. The Tauren Chieftain looks like he did get Stomp or Shockwave first, didn't get Endurance Aura, as we are going to see the Blade Master now coming in for a bit more harassment. Blade Master now being forced to retreat. As the Crypt Fiends are now making their way over, the Tauren Chieftain decided not to engage against the giant and gargantuan sea turtles, afraid of a creepjack. We are now in the middle portion of this game. Ted moving in with a Lich, and so it is going to be a Lich Death Knight versus a Blade Master Tauren Chieftain. The Tauren Chieftain, however, unable to get a surround on that Lich, as we do see a Stomp now come in, a beautiful Stomp, hitting much of these units. Death Knight still only sitting at level 2, so that means that the Death Coil is not going to be really healing all that much. One Frost Armored Crypt Fiend does get taken down. Now the Blade Master is sitting at level 3, as pretty much the Lich is trying to Frost Armor and keep alive the entire army. Now the entire army of Th000 is getting slowed at this point. Both sides still fighting it up. Grunts now trying to give chase. Lich and Death Knight trying to run back, as well as the Death Knight is sitting at level 2. Tauren Chieftain still sitting at level 1. And we are just going to see a bit of a reprieve here from these two armies. These two armies do not want to constantly engage. Now the Blade Master is going to pick up some additional items, or at least sell some. He does pick up an additional healing salve, no Clarity Potion, which is a bit of a surprise at this stage, as the Blade Master now going to clean up some of these skeletal minions. Th000 is in a good position now. He does have Ensnare, making it much more difficult for those heroes to run. Now the true benefit, oh, look at this, Ted unburrowing all of those Crypt Fiends. Perhaps he should have burrowed them in the Blight to regenerate even more hit points, as we are now seeing the attack move and roll out. No Dust of Appearance on the Death Knight, but the Death Knight has not yet utilized it. And there it is. There's the Frost Armor, as the Blade Master now forced to retreat once more. Tauren Chieftain still sitting at level 1. Hasn't done much of anything. We may come in for a bit of a flank here. And yes, here we go. Raider, there's the Ensnare on a Banshee. The Banshee does get Frost Armored, which will significantly help, but still get taken down there, as the Blade Master is currently cursed. We are going to see a lot of missing units here, as the Blade Master is cursed and also has Talisman of Evasion. Both sides are fighting. There goes a Raider, and Ted looks like he is inching out in this battle. Ted currently with Burrowed Crypt Fiend. One of them could start playing whack-a-mole against Th000, and if he starts doing that, oh, Ted, is he gonna, oh, there's a Death Coil as he continues to fight this one battle. Alright, Th000 is going to be losing some more and more Grunts. It does get taken down. Crypt Fiend is now back up, as the Lich, still without an Orb of Corruption, still causing problems. Both sides are fighting it out. You can see troll headhunters are joining in on the fight as we now have the obsidian statue down to 79 hit points. Is it going to be able to survive? That is the question, as both of these are just constantly wandering around here. There is a stomp. Death coil, I do not believe, was in time, as a grunt now is going to fall. One obsidian statue now finally, nope, yes, finally does get taken down, as we now see level 2 on the Lich and level 3 on that Death Knight. Another beautiful stomp coming in from the Tauren Chieftain. And now the Tauren Chieftain with Endurance Aura should be able to engage better against this Frost Armored Lich. Alright, we can see that the Obsidian Statue now down to 175. Skeletal minions are causing problems, as some of these units are starting to get low on hit points again. Low hit point Grunt now needs to run away. Is it going to be able to get away in time? It looks like it will be able to. Death Knight not able to do very much of anything, as he's still fighting this out. A long drawn out battle here. A little bit of micro goes a long way, as the Blade Master now looking to, nope, unable to finish off, and now being forced to retreat since he is revealed by that Dust of Appearance. Now Ted, with double obsidian statues, still able to heal, and Ted really just lengthening and sustaining this fight much longer than I would have naturally suspected. Voodoo Lounge is going to be starting to take some serious damage here. We can see some burrows are down over here as well, as the Voodoo Lounge is now being repaired. Though needs to make a move if he wants to save this Voodoo Lounge. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to save it at all, as the Raiders are now going to try to engage. Alright, what's going to be happening next? Orc Burrows, no War Mill for the upgraded Fortified Armor, which is a definite must as an Orc player going up against Undead. These Crypt Fiends would not have been able to take down much of the Burrows anyways, if the fight had gone long. Tauren Chieftain now trying to get away, and oh, barely escapes at 7 hit points, and then Healing Salve brings him back up again. Blade Master continuing the fight. Is he going to be able to take down this one Banshee? The Banshee was just dodging attacks, or perhaps the Blade Master was missing those attacks because of that curse, as the Kodo Beast now trying to back away once more. Kodo Beast now back in the field here. Orc Burrow now suffering a lot of damage. Where is that Tauren Chieftain? Is he coming back in? Yes, he is. He is at about half health, or a little bit more than half health so far, as the Death Knight going after the Blade Master. Blade Master now very low on hit points. Is he going to be able to retreat once more? Still no healing, as we only see, 5 healing salves left on that Tauren Chieftain. The Tauren Chieftain needs to perhaps get off a stomp, and a beautiful stomp at that, taking down one unit there. But now the Blade Master does need to run, and oh, the Blade Master falls at level 1, or level 3, the first falling of the level 3 Blade Master. Tauren Chieftain still sitting at level 2. This is not going well for him. Death Knight needs a little bit more mana, and then we'll be able to nuke that Tauren Chieftain a very long distance away. Tauren Chieftain now back up to 187 hit points. Are we going to perhaps see that Tauren Chieftain re-engage? No, as we are now seeing the Burrow Crypt Fiend once more regenerating hit points. Both sides still fighting it up. Here we have it. We are going to have the Banshee, or the Death Knight now accompanied with a level 3 Lich, as the Death Knight hits level 4. Alright, Th000 is pretty much in trouble. You can see that the one Kodo Beast is trying to run into the very back. Hungry Kodo. Kodo gets taken down. Tauren Chieftain at 167. And I believe this will be it. Ted will be taking game 1 in this series, as the Tauren Chieftain now runs out of room. Does head over to his shop, but is unable to buy anything new. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed game 1.